Who do we know, Jay, that has all the answers as far as what is going wrong and what's going right with the Kings right now? Who do we know?
Katie Christensen?
Yeah, but she was already on today. She probably wouldn't come on again.
Mark Jones?
Mark Jones, yes,
okay,
but he's probably busy.
You know who has all the answers? Vivek. Vivek has all the answers.
All right. Yeah, can you text him?
Let me hit him.
All right.
Scott Perry?
Scott Perry's another one. Yes.
Security man Ken?
How about the guy that used to sit right there?
Oh, Phantom?
Kyle.
Oh, I just was talking about
Draper.
Phantom. My bad.
Back with us. Phantom. Hello, Drapes.
The level of disrespect is unreal, fellas. This is just like old times, right? I see, and Jay is my people too. I expect that from Whitey, you know what I mean? But not from Jay. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today? Y'all good?
Yeah. How about you? How you doing after that tough loss?
You know what? I'm actually not doing too well right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, I've been working with my therapist over the last year or two, just letting things roll off my back like a duck.
Yeah.
Don't get too worked up over things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring my blood pressure down. You know what I mean, Whitey?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here in the Bay Area right now. I've been golfing all day. All should be good in my life, right? Everything should be rosy in my life. Well, first of all, the golf sucked. That was terrible today. I mean, it was awful. It was so depressing. I had to quit after 13 holes.
Oh, that's not
And then
good.
second of all,
Yeah.
when I signed on to social media and try to gauge the pulse of the fan base about last night's game, all I hear is negativity, even from your boy, Alan Stiles. And I'm like, hold up here. For about 86% of that game last night, the Kings played extremely well. They looked really good. And they lost to the NBA champions, a team that's undefeated, a team that's got the MVP, a team that's won 68 games last season. And yet, all I hear is negativity, negativity, negativity. To quote Rick Pitino, the negativity in this town sucks, fellas. It's killing me. It's a beautiful day. What's the weather in Sacramento today, Whitey? What's the weather in Sacramento?
Oh, 77,
How
something
would
like
you
that.
describe
80 is supposed to be 80 tops today, big
the
con.
sun?
Nice.
Yeah, is the sun out today, Jay?
Oh, yeah,
Is the sun out
spectacular.
today?
Yes, sir.
So we're 4 games into the season, and I'm seeing everybody and their mom being negative about the squad. Yo, we got 78 more of these. And if you're going to react this way after every single loss, you might need some therapy. And I'm talking to the listeners. Like, we can't continue like this, Kings fans. We got to be even keeled. We know it's going to be some dark days. We know it's going to be some bright days as well. We're already on the roller coaster, and I'm telling you, Whitey, the roller coaster is like sinking, man.
Yeah.
It's going down. Where's the enjoyment of the season? We're already 4 games in, and the negativity sucks, my friend. So when you ask me how I'm doing, I'm pissed off. My golf game sucks, and I'm pissed off that 4 games in, and really it's about the golf game.
Right, I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
Because I've been taking lessons and I've been putting in the work, and it's just not happening for me, man. Oh my gosh! But other than that, life is good.
Stick to it, baby.
Yeah. So your therapist says to be like a duck, and you got that duck hook going. Is that what's going on? Just yanking that ball off the tee? Yeah.
Dude, you should call me Chef Boyardee because I be slicing everything out there, baby. I'm slicing the pie, the cake, whatever you name it, the slices.
Going the other way. All right. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Man.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
pretty
Drapes,
bad. It's pretty bad.
I understand why Kings fans are, they're upset about another close loss. What I really honestly don't understand, going on social media last night and hearing the station a lot today, so many people so down on Domas to the point where they're blaming Domas, questioning his effort. That, to me, is like, we're better than that. That should not be happening right now.
I 100% agree with you, and that's some of my frustration as well. Here's a dude that helped deliver us a playoff first. Remember, when he came here, that pretty much changed everything for this franchise. And then when I watched him, and I said this on the post game yesterday, it's obvious Domas isn't 100%. I understand 5 turnovers not going to get it done, missed layups not going to get it done. But honestly, when I watched the dude, maybe your guys are seeing something different. He is laboring out there at times. It's clear he's not 100%. And because we don't have any real other options, he's trying to gut it out. And so, but the fact that members of the fan base are turning on him already? 4 games? He's only played 3 games, and people are
Mm-hmm.
tired. It's like, what are we doing here, man? This is
And he won one of the
and it's not
games.
all Kings.
The one
Yeah.
game they
And
won, he
one
won
of the
it. Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he's had what, 2 subpar games, if you will, and people are turning on him. I don't know. And I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you one other thing. I love Russell Westbrook, okay? But Russell Westbrook, the fans that he bring in, those Russ stands,
Yeah.
sort of like the Kobe stands and the LeBron stands, it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that part of the Russell Westbrook fan base. I know he's a global icon, people love him and everything like that. But I'm seeing comments, oh man, why does Russ have to be in Sacramento? This is terrible. Dog, we're 4 games in. We lost 3 games.
Yeah.
We've been in every game. We're not getting like we had OKC on the brink yesterday until the final 6 minutes. We got to be better in clutch time. And Doug Christie said it. He said, we don't know how to win yet. And he's right. It's like we can play a good 42 minutes, a good 44, but when the other team turns it up, how do we respond? We got to figure that out.
Real quick, Drapes, before you hit the Drapes takes, this was one of the things I had said in the first segment, which is I think we're getting the questions with Domantas Sabonis in the form of, is 85% Domantas Sabonis better than 100% player A, B, or C that, could fill in for him? What's your thoughts on that?
Mhm. No, I mean, I think Domas has earned the right and the respect. I mean, one thing we know about the dude, he's going to play hard. You know, I don't think he's playing through things at the detriment of the team. He just had a rough night last night. If you look at the final 6 minutes, Jay and Whitey, Domas missed a layup. DeMar missed a layup. Schroeder missed a 13-footer. Keon Ellis missed a 7-footer. This wasn't about Domas last night. It was about the team collectively not being able to get it done. But as I always say, and I'm sure Whitey got the box score in front of him, what people will do is, they'll look at the box score. Oh, man, Domas 5 of 15. Oh, man, we got to find somebody to blame. And that it's a total team thing. The team didn't get it done yesterday. It wasn't all on Domas.
Do you want the full box or fourth quarter only? Because I got
I know you got them all. I know you got
He's
the
got a per
play-by-play
half,
breakdown, too,
per
right?
quarter, net rating. What else you got over there?
Well, are you ready to go,
I
Drapes?
do miss the box. So yeah.
You
Play
let
the
Jay
music,
know.
Jay.
Yeah.
Do I still got my music?
Does he still have his music, Jay? Yeah.
He's got his music, but all of a sudden he cut out. Oh, there he goes. There he
No,
goes.
there
All
you go.
right. I got his music.
There we go.
Calm down, Lion. Calm down. Take it easy.
Getting that phone call. I heard you.
It's the return of Drape's Takes here. I'm chilling a beautiful day here in San Francisco. We got another game tonight, so I'm gonna try to be calm. I'm gonna try to be cool. I'm gonna try to be collected through most of Drape's Takes here. First of all, I'm gonna start with the good. I thought inserting Russell Westbrook into the starting lineup actually worked last night for Doug Christie. Came out, hit 3 early threes, played with energy, had a little bounce, had a little edge. And I think that's why Doug went to him early on to start this game. Because if you looked at the first few games, we've sort of come out the gate a little sluggish. Having Russell Westbrook in there gave us a big boost. So I thought that was a solid move. I'll give Doug another props on this one thing. The OKC Thunder went on a run and made it 70-69, and Doug called a timeout. And I thought that was an excellent timeout because the thing about the Thunder, they can go on the run just like that. As we saw at the end of the game, 17-4. I probably would have liked Doug to use his timeouts a little more judiciously late in that game. You can't go 5 minutes in the fourth quarter without a single point. You can't go the final 6 minutes and 36 seconds with only 4 points and expect to beat the defending champs on the road. So when Doug says, we don't know how to win yet, we don't know how to close out yet, he's 100% right. You saw a veteran team, and I'm talking about a team that's been together in OKC, trusted each other, made the right plays. Whereas I felt like with us, yes, we missed shots, but we rushed some shots down the stretch. They sped us up, and we were the ones that sort of turtled. And I said this on the post-game show, Kings fans. When are we going to see our guys ratchet up their defense? When are we going to see us be the ones that crank it up in the last 5 minutes and force the other team into bad shots and turnovers? I think that's where we got to get to. Honestly, the first 44 minutes, 43 minutes, I thought we were excellent. I thought we were good. Second Drape's take. I got to give my boy Dennis Schroeder some credit. And it's not about the box score, fellas. It's not about, the plus minus numbers. Whitey, I don't know if you agree with this. Jay, I don't know if you agree with this. But when Dennis Schroeder is on the floor, we look like we actually run an offense. We look like we actually can milk the clock, get the shots we want. I'll just think back to last year when we didn't have a point guard the second half of the season, how much we threw the ball away, how, just disheveled we look. We look like a team right now. And honestly, I don't think we're that far off, guys. I'm not saying we're going to be contenders or anything like that, but two, three, four, five possessions here or there, we win some of these games. And so while everybody's deflated today and discouraged, I'm like, damn, we actually can play some good basketball. And I expect us to beat Chicago tonight. I expect our team to be pissed off about last night. So, that's that second Drapes tape. My third Drapes tape, Keon Ellis. Can we give him his flowers?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? The dude I thought was fantastic last night on both ends of the floor. He has some of the quickest hands on the team. He's a disruptor out there. And he knocked down some corner threes and knocked down some 3-pointers. And, I think more Keon, the better. But as you know, we got a lot of guards, a lot of mouths to feed. I thought, you know what? Doug turned to Russ down the stretch last night. Maybe you go with Keon, but that's second guessing. That's Monday morning quarterback. You could do it. But I thought Keon was fantastic last night.
Yeah,
My
unfortunately.
last take. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was
Whitey,
just
go
going to say, unfortunately, he's not playing tonight because he hurt his shoulder.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we suspected, right?
Mm-hmm.
They didn't say anything immediately after the game, but people were like, "Where was Keon? Why wasn't Keon in the game?"
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's banged up, and so Doug probably would have went back to him. My last take has to do with this, and I started talking about it. We got to be better. We got to be better, Sacramento. It'd be different if we were the Brooklyn Nets getting run out the building, letting teams score. Think about it. We held OKC pretty much in check most of that game. Everybody talked about, oh, this Kings defense is the worst defense in the world. It's actually been halfway decent so far. Zach is competing, DeMar is competing defensively. And so the thing about it, and I said this last year, Whitey, and I'll say it again. It seems like people are more upset, frustrated, negative now than they've ever been. And we've had much darker days. Like, I saw some encouraging things, but I will say this. At some point, we got to start winning some of these games. I don't believe in moral victories. I believe in, the psyche of the team, the psyche of the coaches, players, for Doug's sake, so everybody can continue to believe in this, in what we're doing here. You need to start winning some of these games. But I see a team that's competing. They may be 1-3, yes, but it hasn't been as bad as the vibe among some on social media the fan base is. It's, I just don't get it. These games have been entertaining. We've had some good play. Zach has been terrific. I think Dennis Schroeder has been terrific. DeMar has shown, to me, there's not a whole lot to be negative about other than the record right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got, Whitey.
Yeah.
That's all I got, big fella. I told you it was going to be muted today. I'm not, dog. I just golfed. I'm about to go get some lunch. I got
Good.
a pregame show to do. I'm not.
No, that's
man, I'm
good.
not going to let y'all get my blood pressure up.
No,
today.
that's not what we want to do. Can I ask you about one thing that happened in the game last night? I thought
Yes.
I'd love your opinion, Jay, and we haven't talked about this yet on the show. I thought the Kings 2-3 zone last night was excellent. And a lot of times in the NBA, we've talked about this, a team will throw a zone at the other team, and for a brief period, the team that has to play gets a zone. They look like they've never seen it. The Lakers actually did that to the Kings a little bit Sunday. But last night, the Kings stuck with it in part because they not only did they surprise Oklahoma City, they played it really well. And I think going forward, that's something they can, tonight and going forward, it might be something they can lean on more frequently.
Yeah, and I haven't had a chance to talk to Doug and those guys. I'll see them Friday when I meet up with them in Milwaukee. I thought the zone early worked great. I thought towards the end of that second quarter, OKC started to figure it out.
Yeah.
But then we went back to it in the second half and we made a tweak. I thought we ran a little 3-2 a lot there in that second half. And so you're right. The problem is OKC made this adjustment late in the game. They saw we were blitzing SGA. SGA did the smart thing. He pulled the defense out away from the basket, welcomed the double team. When it came, he threw it to Caruso or he threw it to Wiggins for wide open
Yep.
threes. And
Yep.
so it was a chess match, I thought, out there last night. And I thought, OKC at the end had the counter against us, outscoring us 17-4 over the last. And it wasn't Shea, and I know he hit the dagger three, but a Caruso three, a Wiggins three, a Lou Dort rebound, snatching it from Domas. It's plays like that that we got to tighten up, man. That Domas rebound, we got to have that. Rebound on the free throw, we got to have that. Those are the little things in the crunch time that winning teams, though they make those plays, we didn't last night.
Thank you, Drapes. Are you back with us tomorrow for more Drapes Takes?
Let's see how my day's going. Let's see. No.
Where you play? Where you hit them at today, man?
Dude, I'm at the Presidio
Yes.
here in San Francisco.
I see you working,
That's
brother.
beautiful. That's a place to
Yeah,
play.
it's a beautiful course. It's a hard course, though. It's tough. Every green is uphill, so it plays much longer. And so it kicked my butt, man. Let me ask you this, because I know we got some golf aficionados out there real quick.
Yeah.
I always start off really good, Whitey. Opened up with a par. But then it just, I don't know, it goes downhill and I can't bring it back, man. I'm working with, some people on some lessons and it's all up here. We know that, right? It's all between the ears. And so I'm staying with it, though. I'm not giving up.
You
I'm
know,
not giving up.
you know what
Progress.
I've always felt is interesting when I hear you play golf, and also knowing you and watching you and being around you, and also hearing you talk about your focus. Not being able to focus for too long, got to do something else, got to do something different. I've always felt it interesting of why you've taken to golf compared to other sports, because from what you hear or what you know, golf takes an extreme amount of focus every single hole, compared to I'm on my phone, I'm checking out stats and scores and buying this and Amazon over here. But then you got to double back and, next hole, you got to refocus. So I've always found that interesting,
Every
man.
shot, Jay.
Yeah, it might be time for you to pick up darts, bro. Bowling
Jay,
or
I
something.
had thought about that, and you're making me think about quitting golf because you're 100% right. One of my problems is I'm never in the moment. I'm always on to the next thing, or I'm thinking about the grocery shopping I got to do afterwards, or I'm thinking about the work text or something like that. And so it's hard to, no, you're 100% right, man. I might have to, play some lawn darts or something like that, shuffleboard or
So
something.
when you start, Drapes, you're focusing because, I'm playing golf. Here we go. Then you play a couple holes, and it's like, what else do I got to do today? What else is going on?
Right, exactly.
So
and
there
then
you
your
go.
heart rate gets going and everything. And, I'm not calm anymore. And I'll tell you a story real quick. I was playing with some guys out in the Bay Area, San Jose area. And I was playing terrible. And they're like, Drapes, put down your phone. Put away your phone. Because I'm checking social media. I'm texting. I'm, checking Fantasy Squad and all that. And for about 4 holes, I didn't touch my phone. And I played halfway decent. And so I do have a problem when it comes to that. That's just not golf. That's life.
Yeah, but
locking in,
But in life, there's times when you can lock in and get something done compared to on the golf course for that 3-4 hours or however long it takes you to play the round. You have to lock in just about every single, couple of minutes because you're hitting the ball. I've always felt that interest. I'm like, man, that's interesting, Drapes.
Yeah.
For someone that's a little bit across the board,
It's a good exercise
wants to lock
for
in
him.
for
Yeah, it's a good exercise.
It's
for
good
him.
mental war,
It's-
good
yeah.
mental action, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how I am though is I'm not giving up. I'm like, golf is not getting the best of me. I will figure it out. And so I like the challenge of it. And then, but I've taken lesson after lesson after lesson. And, I was talking to somebody the other day and they're like, dude, your swing is too good to be scoring the way you're scoring. And I'm like, I know. What the hell is the problem? And it might be what you're talking about, Jay.
The other
It's like
problem
I'm
is
not locked in.
The other problem is now that you're not working here every day, you don't hear golf to go as often. Frank LaRosa with your golf to go.
Well,
So
that might help you.
wow.
The smooth sounds of Frank
Yes,
LaRosa.
yes,
Right,
yes.
Because the thing about it is those guys play golf on a every single basis, every single day basis. So they're coming from a standpoint, as much as they do a good job of saying, listen, for the beginner, the amateur, this is how you do it. Well, Frank had been playing for longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
So those guys are hitting
right.
hitting the ball very well. So they're coming from a standpoint of being pretty good at golf. Man, I'm telling you. Look, dude, I'm gonna send you over a pickleball paddle. And your own set, and get it engraved, say my guy or something on there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the thing is about those sports, they're reactionary. You don't have time
Truth.
to think.
There you
what
go.
I mean?
Yeah.
You're like in it, like basketball, pickleball. Like you're in it. You don't have time to stand over a ball and think, all right, after this, I got to go, pick up the dry cleaning and everything like that. Honestly, fellas, I've thought about doing a golf podcast, like
Wow.
a video YouTube series.
Yeah.
If I can get a coach or somebody to fix me in golf, I'm telling you, you'll be the greatest coach ever. And so, like my golf journey, filming it, because your boy be putting in the work. I'll be
We
working
know that.
hard at it.
We know that.
And it doesn't translate on the course. It's
How
so
is
frustrating.
your dentistry podcast coming? Are you
You know, so I'm sitting here, right, and I'm drinking my Arnold Palmer right here, a little
Yeah.
tea lemonade, and I still got the hole in my mouth, and I'm like, why is the liquid going through that hole and not like it was kind of weird, man. So
I'm
I
sorry.
still got to get it finished up, but it
All
was
right.
like, yeah.
That's on me.
It's-
I hope you're
yeah,
doing okay with all that. Yeah.
No, it's all good, man. I'm not in pain anymore. I need to get
Good.
the tooth put in though.
Good,
Yeah.
good. All right, we'll see you tonight on the TV. Thank you, Drapes.
All right, boys. Thanks so much.
We
All right,
appreciate it. Yes, the return of Drapes Takes. We're getting spoiled. Drapes 2 days in a row.
Maybe 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love the way he can't say, yeah, I'll be on the bar. It's like, well,
I think about it.
I'll see.
Which is smart.
Yes, it is.
You never say
actually.
you're going to do something if you know you
Yes.
can't do it,
Yeah.
right? And even
Yeah.
though emergencies, accidents, things happen, like, let me think about it.
And
Let
you
me
leave
get
your
back at
audience
you.
just wanting a little more like, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
I'll holler at you here in a moment. Let me work on that.
So Drapes, not happy with the negativity surrounding the Kings.
Doesn't
slow
surprise
start.
me. I figured.
Doesn't
you'd
surprise me,
say
and I
something like
appreciate
that.
it. But I understand Kings fan. I understand the frustration as well with where this team is right now. And there's still just a lot of confusion over what exactly are they doing right now. And of course, we got a lot of time to figure that out. When we come back, the Kings could use a win tonight. And here's how they can get one. We have that for you next. Sactown Sports.
Download the Sactown